Gentlemen, we have a new piece to try. Okay, and one. Messieurs, messieurs, this piece deserves better, no? Let's try it again.
This is the Realtalk session 1. Today we're going to be discussing identity. So it's been a week since Australia Day, and every year I take some time reflecting on it because, being international, don't really know what it really means, but you see all the media coverage and the up and down, and to me it's just another reflection that I am integrated to the culture, but not so much. To explain that, you have to realize that being here 4 years, so you know the ins and outs of what to be an Australian means somewhat, maybe. To be honest, don't really know. But these days, these holidays, these Australia days, these just unique days just make me realize my identity. And being an international student consists of being Canadian. It's hard for me to discuss, the changes between a Canadian culture and Australian culture, because if I'm not talking to a Canadian, it's hard to make sense of the certain novelties that we have and we enjoy compared to what an Australian enjoys. I'm not saying it's different or wrong. It just makes me realize who I really am. And you don't really know this until you leave the country. And I didn't know I was really home-based and Canadian until I did that. I took all the novelties for granted. Prior to starting this degree, I hadn't left the country in let's say about 10 years on a plane. But ever since starting it, I feel more cultured and grateful to be Canadian, whether it's seeing another Canadian chatting about the sports teams or the food or just the entertainment. You just feel grasped to it. Or whether I see a Canadian resource used in my medical lectures, and I'm like, yep, that's from Canada, what up? So these kind of days definitely bring me a realization of who I am, and just continues to show that, yes, I've been in Australia for 4 years, coming up on 5 years now, studying to become a doctor, but I still hold my Canadian roots. Whether it's the 6 side or the T dot, I'm always going to be saying, "Oh, Canada," and pledging that allegiance. Ironically, it's been 4 years here, and I still don't know what the Australian anthem is. But, here and there, there might be a little bit of Australian slang in there, even though I've been saying no worries since I left Canada, so that I haven't really picked up. But a couple far outs here and there, and a doggo could swing in once in a while. But how are you going? Probably not going to hit my vocab anytime soon, but it's just one of those things where you, as an international student, being mature, you know who you are, and you represent your country. You're not an Olympian, you're not an athlete, but you still have that kind of, I don't know, representation to say that, yes, I'm doing it for my country. Maybe not other international students feel that way, maybe they do, but for me, I definitely feel like it's part of me. It's always being Canadian. So it's tough at sometimes when, Canada's so far away and you're here grinding it out and you're missing home. But you always have to remember that, you are who you are because of what you become over the years. And being 27 now and spending 23 years of my life in Canada, I know that I am Canadian. So I could cut this off and, speak about how I've become super Canadian, but I think there's a better way to end this video. So remember, live your life, love your life, let God in your life. Peace. And I'll let the rest of it do the talking.
Hey, I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader. And I don't live in an igloo or eat blubber or own a dog sled. And I don't know Jimmy, Sally, or Susie from Canada, although I'm certain they're really, really nice. I have a prime minister, not a president. I speak English and French, not American, and I pronounce it about, not a boot. I can proudly sew my country's flag on my backpack. I believe in peacekeeping, not policing. Diversity, not assimilation. And that the beaver is a truly proud and noble animal. A toque is a hat. A Chesterfield is a coach. And it is pronounced Zed, not Z-Z. Canada is the second largest landmass, the first nation in hockey, and the best part of North America. My name is Joe, and I am Canadian. Thank you.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, "Oh, Canada." Kinda laughs it off. It was funny, huh? Yeah. Come on. 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah.